Okay, so let's see if we can get through this here. We've got intersecting chords, two chords intersecting. We're not talking about, with any of these little letters, we're not talking about angles or arcs. We're not talking about any of those things. We're not talking about any degree measurements. We're talking about how long these segments are. So if I were to measure how long that line is, it'd be this number right here, C, A, okay? So here's how this is going to work for this first one here. Along this line right here, the A times the B, whatever numbers those are, A times B, will be equal to C times D. Okay? So this is the easiest one when it's two chords intersecting inside of a circle. This one, here's how you're going to do this one. You're going to do A, the part on the outside, times the whole segment. So the part on the outside times the whole thing. The whole thing would be A plus B. Right? And that's going to be equal to, over here, C, the part on the outside, times this whole thing, which would be C plus D. Okay? This next one is going to be basically the same thing, the part on the outside, times this whole thing, B plus C. Now, notice for this one, the whole thing is on the outside. So the part on the outside times the whole thing. Now, another way that you could write A times A would be to say A squared. Okay, so there's your formulas for these. Okay, let's do some examples now. Okay, so 14 times 15 would be equal to 10 times x. Okay. 14 times 15 is 210, so we have 10x equals 210. Divide both sides by 10, and we get x is 21. Next one here. Okay, 6 times 6 on one side. The other side, 4 times 5x minus 1. Okay, 6 times 6 is 36. Let's distribute our 4. 4 times 5x is 20x. 4 times 1 is 4. Add 4 to both sides. We get 20x. 20x. Adding 4 gives me 40. Divide both sides by 20. X would be 2. Says find BD. BD is this whole segment right here, right? BD. So this whole line would be 4 plus 5x minus 1, right? We just add those two together. We now know my x is a 2, so we put that 2 right there. So 4 plus 5 times 2 is 10. So 14 minus 1 is 13. Okay. 27 times x plus 5. (24) times x plus 7. It'd be 27x plus 27 times 5 is 135. 24x. 24 times 7 is 168. Okay. I would subtract 24x from both sides. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and subtract 135 from both sides. 27 minus 24 is 3. That's gone. This is gone. 168 minus 135 is 33. So x is 11. TQ. All right, let's see here. So 14 times 2x plus 1. 18 times 2x minus 5. 14 times 2, 28x plus 14. 18 times 2 is 36. 18 is 90. X minus 90. Okay. I'm going to subtract 28 from both sides. And while I'm at it, I'm going to add 90. And we're going to end up with, that's gone, 14 plus 90 is 104. 36 minus 28 is 8. Divide both sides by 8. We get 104 divided by 8 is 13. The question says find TQ. TQ is this one. So 2 times 13 plus 1. 2 times 13 plus 1, 27. All right, this one, it's the part on the outside times this whole thing, 9 plus x. Part on the outside times the whole thing, 8 plus 19 is 27. So we got 81 plus 9x equals, and 8 times 27 is 216. Subtract 81 from both sides. Divide by 9. And that's all we needed for that one. Okay, next one. Part on the outside times the whole thing. Part on the outside times the whole thing. 10 times 10 plus 42 is 52. Okay. So we get 13, well, be 169 plus 13x equals 520. Subtract 169 from both sides, and we get 13x equals 351. Divide by 13, and we get x is 27. It says find NL. NL is the whole thing. So x plus 13, so it'd be 27 plus 13, which is 40. Number 7, part on the outside, times the whole thing here. And I simplify about 3x plus 4 plus 8 would be 3x plus 12. And the other side would be 7. Part on the outside times the whole thing. So 5x plus 2 plus the 7 is 9. So 5x plus 9. Okay. So distribute here. 8 times 3, 24. 8 times 12, 96. 7 times 5, 35. 7 times 9, 63. Okay. Subtract 24x from both sides. And while I'm at it, I'm going to get rid of the 24, so I'm going to get rid of the 63. And we end up with 96 minus 63 is 33. 35 minus 24 is 11. Divide by 11. X is 3. Okay, let's see here. The part on the outside times the whole thing. The whole thing would be x plus 8 plus 12 would be x plus 20. And this one, 15 times x minus 1 plus the 15 would be x plus 14. Okay. Let's see, distribute that. We get 12x. 12 times 20, 240. 15x plus 15 times 14 is 210. Let's get rid of the 12. From both sides, and if we get rid of the 12, I'm going to get rid of the 210. And when I do that, that's gone. 240 minus 210, 30. 15 minus 12 is 3. So x is 10. The question says yz. Where's y at? Yz, 10 minus 1 is 9. And that's your answer for that one. Okay, next one here. Whole thing. X plus 18. Part on the outside times the whole thing equals, right, whole thing times part of the outside. We get 18x plus 18 times 18 is 324. 24 times 24 is 576. Subtract that 324 from both sides. We get 18x equals 576 minus 324 is 252. Divide by 18 and we get 14. Okay. This whole thing, 5x minus 1 plus the 8 would be 5x plus 7. So 8 times 5x plus 7 equals 16 times 16. And let's see here. So 8 times, that would be 40x plus 56. 16 times 16, 256. Subtract the 56, we get 40x equals 200. Divide by 40, x is 200 divided by 40 is 5. Question says Pn. It's 5 times x minus 1 would be 24. Number 11. Let's see here. Number 11. X, whole thing times the part on the outside. X times x. 27 times the whole thing. 21 plus 27 is 48. X times x is x squared. 27 times 48 is 1,296. To solve this, we do the square root. Okay. We get x equals 1,296. The square root of that is 36. And there's that. Next one. 3x times 3x. And on the other side, part on the outside, times 16 plus 9 is 25. 9 times 25 is 225. 3x times 3x is 9x squared. Divide both sides by 9. Let's see here. 225 divided by 9 is back to 25. Oh, that's funny. I could have figured that out because of that. X squared equals 25. And then the square root of both sides, square root of 25 is 5. Okay. Let's see here. Next one, number 13. Now these last 4 are a little bit different. Okay. So actually, I'm going to pause this video and make a separate video for the last 4 questions, and we'll talk about those separately.